actually looked at how fast it's flowing.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So previously we ran to Hainsworth. We got this cap. It's going to slide up. It's got this clamp. That way we can pump and it will not go through our nurse boom. We also got some stuff for the mowers. That's a big win. So 10-inch was challenging to find, but Chuck at Hainsworth had what I needed, and we'll have that with us. But what we have to do on the truck is put the keyway in, and then we got to get moving. So got a bag full of keyways. Couldn't get the other keyway out, so I got to do that. I got Robert with me this morning. What time is it? 5? Just about 5. Yeah. We'll get going. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. You have a good day too. Move in your seat. I got my spread plate. I got the cap just in case we can spread today. I don't think we're gonna. And we're gonna get down the road. We're coming up on Amsterdam and it's kind of wild. It's just after 6 and how dark it still is out. Yeah, it's a cloudy morning. It rained some overnight. We need rain here actually to some degree. We don't need a ton of rain, but lawns were getting burnt up. It was dry. So people putting seedings in, or had seedings in. But you don't need a hurricane like a lot of places are real nervous about. But it's this dark till like 7 something, and then it getting dark again by 7. It's just not that much fun. I don't like winters primarily because of that. The cold isn't the worst thing, it's the short days. I think they started pumping at 6. I told them I was going to be in a little later just because of my timing. They didn't have to move any equipment. Well, they started trucks loading at 6, but they still had some stuff to move around. It's going to be a little longer of a run, but we're going to make it happen. Nothing we haven't done before. Well, we actually haven't gone to this field before, but right, bud? You excited? Huge shout out to today's video partner, Heisey. As you see, we are rocking a ton of pairs of Heisey boots, and they've been awesome. Let me give you the rundown on it. Well, as we all know, most days we are dealing with not such good conditions. And having the proper footwear is key in those situations. Work boots are all good and dandy, but finding something that will keep your feet warm and dry, even in the worst environments, is key. So I've been rocking these Heisey non-slip Chelsea rain boots, and they're short. They've been honestly my go-to for the last week and a half, 2 weeks of non-stop either shop work or trucking. The big thing with the trucking side of it, so we get out and we're in an environment where it's dirty. Your feet are dirty, no matter what. You're in the mud, you're in manure such as this, and these have been a game changer because I've been trucking in them. Tall rain boots, which Heisey has a ton of awesome tall rain boots, they got their place. These are all around, have been great for me. Trucking in them so that the boot's not rubbing on your feet aren't warm. You can wear pants, just look casual. Nobody's actually pointed out that I got pretty much rain boots on. The non-slip, climbing on top of the tanks and everything else like that, I would highly recommend these. So let me take them off. So there you go, you see the base. Nothing too wild about it. But I've been working in the shop. I've been working, driving truck, like I said, with them on. And they've kept my feet unbelievably comfortable and dry. We did get some rain. We are battling some wetter conditions. Nothing like last year. But last year, if I needed to go to boot, it was going to be a tall boot because we were in deep mud. So go check out Heisey. Use the discount code Duffy15, gets you 15% off. And yeah, highly recommend anything that they have for you, your loved ones, your kids, all around. They got it all. So perfect footwear for all seasons. But appreciate High C being partner of and keeping my feet dry and comfortable through all the work. So let's dive back into the content. Well, they have been right into chopping as well. That's some pretty good looking corn. Yeah, we are headed to Kings. So Kings will be the first stop now that we are up in Bacon Hill, and we'll get the gallons flowing. So the guys have been field spreading for the last few days. We are transferring manure. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. They opened up all their fields. I don't know how much they got left, or if they're... I don't think they combine anything. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out as we go. But we'll get up here and start getting loaded. Oh yeah, they got quite the pile that they're building here. $93.30. So Mikey's pulling in here. We got Jeff loading us, which is nice. Pits are full. GoPro, stop recording. Yep, every pit's full, so we are here. I'm loaded. I'm loaded up good. Probably we fight some foam here. So, and I know there's anti-foam stuff, but Mikey's behind me, told me which way to go. We'll get going. I take it they're right into silage. That's a pusher truck. The whole thing pushes back. It's wild. Don't see much of that. Who we got today? We got Dan or Leland? Oh, we got Dan! Well, first one went successful. We are offloading off the right because it's on a hill. I'll show you next time. It's louder, but I think it's supposed to be that. It seems quicker. I gotta time it and see how long it actually took me to offload that. But, and I'm not wound right open, but new pump, new PTO, able to field spread now. Very excited. We're 1 minute and 24 seconds, so that's 20 seconds quicker than before. We were right around 1 minute and 45. Not bad. I figured that other pump it wasn't as good as the new pump, but that all adds up. Silage on the move with the cloths, dropping right into trucks. They got the dump carts out. They got all sorts of stuff going on, so we're keeping manure going. And they're pretty much everybody's in the same boat. Manure going out and feed coming off. So everybody I've talked to, that's the thing. A little tacky, nothing crazy, I'd say. We'll see what the weather does. So we're not supposed to get a lot of that tornado that's coming up the coast, but that doesn't mean anything. It looks pretty wild, to be honest. There's a lot of people nervous about their crops because of that. So they got a diller trailer unloading right now. They got the 9520 on the bunk, 7280R to the right, and to the left they got the 9330. So all sorts of gear going on today. I absolutely love trucking up here. So Longhorn's going into the dump back there, the Casella dump. I believe it's Casella's dump. Guys waving. Friendly people, I enjoy it. And then the cowboys up here, they're fans of the channel, so shout out to you guys. I just passed you guys. It's pretty neat. This has made a small world, and I enjoy it. I enjoy everybody that watches along, and everybody who introduces themselves as I come across you in life. Let's keep it up. It's a good day to have a good day. So I am on my 4th load now of the morning. Things are in a rhythm. Pump's working good. Yeah. overall, I can't complain yet. It's still early in the day. Load of feed coming in. I haven't actually looked at how fast it's flowing, so I gotta offload off the left. We got enough cable to swing it around, not get in the way. I haven't looked, I switched it all up. I don't know what it actually looks like now. Oh yeah, it's faster. So like I said, it's about 25 seconds faster. And it boogies. Well, it's just after 4, and that's our last loads of the day. Granted, the other guys all started at 6. We didn't get here until 7:30 to start pumping today. So they're gonna wrap up, blow out, and I'm gonna go get fuel, and I gotta see if I gotta ride, if I want to ride, or if I want to take the truck home. The weather tomorrow, inch to an inch and a half of rain. Yeah, that makes trucking and pumping a little challenging. So I gotta figure out. The manholes are in for this tank. They're at my house. They should be at least. So we can do that, weld them on. That'll give us a good, we'd be in a good spot then. The guy in the Goulet truck just drove by holding his nose. Dude, you're driving a trash truck. Okay, so we got all our spare stuff. I do not believe we're gonna pump tomorrow because of how much rain it's gonna have. So we're just taking the truck home. Either way, we'd wait an hour for a ride, or we can be almost home, halfway home. Over halfway. 2/3 of the way home. And then we'll put those baffles, the manholes in. That's what I'm thinking. This is the worst part about being done early and trying to commute home. There's a lot of people that you gotta go through Saratoga and Boston Spa. I think they're picking up cones up here, so we're on the north side of Saratoga right now. So we're cruising along here, and I was informed that it's gonna rain pretty good. We're gonna run right into the storm, and it's probably gonna rain till tomorrow afternoon. So 24 hours of pretty consistent rain, which we need it. Our ground is actually drying out. It's not the best for harvest, as far as everybody trying to get silage off, but seedings need it, and grass needs it, and it was dry. Well, they paved this since this morning. That's cool. This morning it was just stone. Well, we made it home. Robert actually moved this pallet. This is tomorrow's project, since it's gonna rain all night. Of course, you drove right over the scrap pile. Ooh, these are looking good. Right there.
Yeah, I know a guy to buy tires from.
Not me. Get a knife on you? I got a knife, but I got so much stuff. I gotta renew my registration on the pickup.
Dude, I drove over the scrap pile.
Yeah, I know. That's not a knife. It's on the other side. Well, here are the man doors from Diller. They showed up. Should be all the hardware. So I'm gonna put that one that I made. I'm gonna cut it nice and well around that. We're gonna put one man door there, and then we're gonna put one that is in between it. So pretty excited for that. That's gonna be tomorrow's project. You feed the pigs? Yeah. How are the pigs? They look great.
They look good.
They look good. Yeah. What's up, Norman? He's like, hey guys. Well, alrighty. Good day of trucking. Got like 8.5 hours in. Could have had more, but we had to test some things out, make some things happen this morning. But I appreciate you guys watching. So tomorrow's gonna be a rain day. probably do some fabrication, see where we get to. But see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Like and
follow,
subscribe. Yeah.